On behalf of Labour Community Service and the Equity Committee of Toronto and New York Region Labour Council, thank you all for being with us here tonight. Established in 2005, the Bromley Lloyd Armstrong Award recognizes individuals and union excellence. Bromley was just like many of us here tonight. He had a vision and worked hard in trying to make change happen. He fought against racism and stood up for human rights. You will hear our panel engage in the theme Beyond Performance, honoring the legacy of Bromley. We need to look and have deep conversation. Are we performing or are we transforming?
What's our role in the labor in ensuring our actions as a movement has real impact, not just as a performance?
So when we look at things like summits or workshops, EDI trainings that are one day only or not even a day, a few hours, those are things that are performative. When we have a human rights department with one person in it, that's performative.
Our role as union activists is to help shape a multifaceted approach that results in real, substantial outcomes. Not just statements, not just policies, but outcomes, and transforming the culture of the union to reflect true equity.
If you don't have actual targets, you're doing performative things. So targets as in making sure that you're hiring folks at every level of the organization. You can't just have folks come in on the bottom and say, oh, we've done it, we're there.
Bromley's experience showed us we have to be unrelenting in demanding outcomes from every institution that holds power.
Somebody was upset that out of 14 executive members, there were 4 Black executive members, and they said that at least 3 of us must resign. Yeah, that was in 2019. It wasn't that long ago. So if you think it's easy once we Black people get to these spots or racialized people, it's not. We're dealing with hate and pressure.
And as unions, one of our roles is political action. We know that. But there's always, there needs to be the ability to say that, yes, political action is what we do to support our members, but to understand that supporting our members means everything about the member. The workers are not just people who show up, that they have lives.
It's an ongoing process. It's intentional. We need tools, we need leadership, we need mentoring.
Time to level up. Allyship is not enough at this point. We need co-conspirators.
It's more than being not racist. It's about being anti-racist, which is an active, daily thing that needs to happen.
Because brothers and sisters, as the song has said, we have come too far. There's no turning back. Thank you very much.
We are ready to introduce the recipients of tonight's awards, and we want to show them how proud we are, and we want to support them.
The Bromley Lloyd Armstrong Award is in recognition of our recipients' tireless work in the areas of equity, inclusion, and human rights. Our first winner, Jozan Job, please come up.
Performative allyship is not it anymore. We have to do so much better when we are supporting racialized workers, Black workers, young workers, LGBTQ workers in the workplace, in our communities, just in our labor community. We actually need to check ourselves a bit. I'm just gonna say that because sometimes what happens is you get one and that's it. But I hope that in being the one, there are many coming behind me because I made damn sure that that's the process. I made sure that young workers are mentored in my union. I made sure that young workers are recognized in my union, that workers of color are respected in the workplace because it comes with blood, sweat, tears, sleepless nights, but y'all know it and y'all appreciate it. And thank you so much for celebrating the wins.
The next recipient of our 2023 Bromley Lloyd Armstrong Award goes to Nicholas Marcus Thompson.
It's such an honor to receive this award today in Brother Armstrong's name, and I'm feeling like he's telling me, Nicholas, you're on the right path. And I just want to say very briefly that we have not only mounted the most significant legal challenge towards systemic discrimination in our public services, not only on behalf of black workers, but on behalf of all underrepresented groups. For decades, Canada's public service, our leadership has been predominantly led by white employees, and it has not been representative of the Canadians that we serve, has not been representative of the diversity. And what it means as well is that we have a lot of work to do in our unions. Our unions are also not representative of all of us, of our membership. So that's what we're fighting for. That's the Canada that we're fighting for. That's what we're dreaming of. And that is what we can achieve together.
The Bromley Lloyd Armstrong Award goes to Abdi Hachi Yusuf.
Nowadays, they don't enslave anybody. They just stop giving them the opportunity to grow. Freedom without practical opportunity to participate in the benefit of freedom is not freedom. It's not freedom at all, but a slow but definite breaking and crushing of the human spirit. By sitting tonight here and participating, it's like taking a new force with your partner, committing again to fight more for the right thing, to fight more for justice, to fight more for equity.
So the first union tonight to receive the Bromley Lloyd Armstrong Award goes to the Toronto Education Workers, CUPE Local 4400. Congratulations, Toronto Education Workers.
One of our executive members was riding downtown and he passes a church and there's 40 black Africans who were refugees who were sleeping on the stairs. The local union should never let its citizens or the people who sit on the streets like those refugees, they should not be there. We need to stand up. We can talk about unions, but you know what it starts? On the street is where it starts, and we should stand up and be counted. Thank you very much.
Everyone please join me in presenting the Bromley Lloyd Armstrong Award to the Society of United Professionals, IFPTE 160.
I am proud to be part of a union that supports diversity, equity, and inclusion in their organization, in the workplace, and in the communities in which we live. Our president, Michelle Johnson, has had the land acknowledgement recognized and is now part of our international meetings at the IFPTE in Washington, D.C. A huge accomplishment that was not easy, but we persevered and got it done.
I want to share this award with all our partners in labor who have guided and mentored and inspired our work, because it's not only by working together as a movement that we can make change to build a better, safer, kinder, stronger world in which everyone can grow and thrive. Thank you.
Our moment to make an impact in our movement is now. Tonight is an example of the quality of work we can accomplish, the strength of our movement when we come together united. I want just for us to acknowledge Labor Community Services for this work and bringing all of us here tonight. I also want to thank every one of you here tonight and to congratulate all our winners.